Back again with King Kimura. How you doing, guys?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good, dude.
Yeah. Good to have you on this show. These are familiar faces, by the way.
Yeah, most definitely.
And you guys used to play in a previous band, but we won't talk about that today. We'll talk about you guys today. So, formal introductions. Who is Razi? Who is Dinny?
My name is Razi. I play guitar and I sing for the band King Kimura.
That's right. And my name is Dinny. I'm the bass player, and I do most of the production for the band King Kimura.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how did you guys, this is like a really cliche question. How did you guys get started? I mean, you've got to start somewhere, right? From Amoeba.
I think, well, for us, the main essence of King Kimura in our previous band is we are a family band.
Yeah.
So our moms are sisters. So that's how we're related.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Razi and Adi, the drummer, they're brothers. And then we have me and Afi, and we're cousins the two brothers.
It's kind of like the metal Brady Bunch, basically, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to put it.
That's awesome.
Actually,
Yeah.
So I think it was from way back. I'm not sure who first picked up an instrument.
I remember that you, Dinny, and Danny, your brother, also started playing guitar first. I think Afi as well started playing guitar, and I think me and my brother were a bit late into it.
Yeah.
We thought we were skateboarders, so when that didn't work out,
Who didn't, man?
So when that didn't work out, we watched That Thing You Do, and then that kind of inspired
Oh
us.
man,
And,
that's right. That was. I think the movie really opened it up. Like, yo, we could be in a band, and this could be really fun.
Yep.
And then when we first jammed together at your house,
Yeah.
I think I was probably like 13 or 14. How old were you, man? Like 10?
Oh,
9?
yeah, probably 10, 11, something like that.
And when we jammed, like, you know, when you first jammed with your
So how many years ago was this, guys?
This was like 1999.
yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
Because
Yeah,
I first picked up the guitar around 99, so it should be around that time, right? So
And then
2000.
we used to just play out of these small, like your small Starfire amp, which is probably
Starfire.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if anyone else has done this. I'm sure there are other people that have done this. You know, when you have a small amp, and then you gotta turn it, like, you just gotta face it up to the
Just
ceiling,
tilt it up,
so you
right?
can hear it.
No way.
yeah, dude.
So you had to, for acoustics, and so it bounces off the wall so you can hear yourself.
Honestly, it was probably like a 5-watt amp.
Wait,
Yeah.
was Black Star around back then already?
No,
no,
They
not
weren't,
even,
right?
man.
So Starfire.
Yeah,
Starfire.
Starfire
Where did they get
from
the
a
name from?
Fernandez guitar, right?
Yeah, Fernandez guitar, and then we used to link up the vocals through a tannoy, you know, those old hi-fis
Oh
in the
my
90s.
word.
Yeah, until like we would blast it until
It would start smoking out, right? Because we had our old vocalist. He just has this awesome scream,
Yeah.
and he would just kill the speakers.
Yeah.
And then your dad seemed okay with it.
Yeah, I think he wasn't really into the speakers anymore, so I was like, this is mine now. We're gonna use it. And then after 2 songs, it starts smelling like rubber or burnt plastic, and then
Well, again, cousin, right?
Yeah.
Cash.
Just Cash. All cousins. So that's how our old band got started. And so we continued on from, I think, 2001. That's when we first had our first gig. And then continued on for about 8-9 years. And then we had to take a little hiatus because I went overseas.
Yeah.
For about like
You went
8
to Singapore,
years.
did you?
Singapore.
Yeah.
Went to Singapore.
Life
And
took over.
you did the SAE thing, or is it? I can't remember.
I became. I got a job as a sound designer for video games.
Oh, cool.
So I was making music for video games, which was really fun. And then I think fast forward 8 years, came back here, and then we started jamming again. And then it's just fun. Like when you find a group of guys to just play, not even to be in a band, it's just super fun.
Well, the most amazing thing about it is that you guys are actual cousins, and like the synchronicity, of having that closeness, I guess, Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's
especially
pretty
with
cool.
these guys, because like Adi and Razi are brothers.
Yeah.
So
Man.
they used to, like, especially when you guys have a drum kit in the room.
Yep.
Sometimes when we come in to jam as a band, like these guys would already have riffs set out. Like, oh, how about play this
Telepathy,
one?
man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think me and Afi is just playing catch up. That's what it is, man.
I mean, that's the thing. I can, like, I mean, not to sound like Anula, but
Yeah.
like, me and my brother could just carry on playing like a 10-minute song, and then by the end of it, just like, oh, did you guys just make that song? It's like, oh no, we just came up with it like it's improv, like, you know. So
Yeah.
It's usually like one guitar and the drummer,
Yeah,
and then you just come up with those, well, I guess, riffs and beats like on the spot, and then, as you guys said, you play catch up.
It's more like organic, I think.
Yeah.
We don't really sit down and be like, okay, we're gonna have to write a song.
No.
So we jam a lot. Whenever we get to jam, we rarely ever play covers, right?
Yeah, long time ago we used to.
I
play
think
covers, yeah.
like originally we used to play covers, but then after a while it just kind of stopped, and we were like, okay, let's just play and see what it sounds like.
Okay.
And then you end up just picking up some things that you like from a little section. We'll probably record it on a phone or something.
Yeah,
And then you hear back like, oh,
Yeah.
this little like 8 seconds was really cool. Let's just
Yeah,
keep that
yeah.
part. Yeah.
And then how we do it in our band is GarageBand, man, on the phone. And I don't know whether that's.
I hear you're a wizard on GarageBand. Like,
Who's
you
told
made
you? Who's
songs
told
on
you?
GarageBand, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, it kind of saves it kind of saves time and stuff. But nothing beats just jamming with a guitar and a drum and a drummer, and then the rest of you guys putting the meat and potatoes on. You know.
Yeah.
So
This is extra. I see. I see how this goes.
yeah, man, the icing on the cake, right?
There's definitely like the connection with me and my brother, but I think as a whole we're always gonna like come together and then finish the song together, you know.
Yeah.
So everyone has their own
Right.
input. Yeah. So just like the new song especially, but I think we're gonna talk about that a little later. So,
Yeah, most def. I mean, what a new song! I mean, to release something that is that length. You know?
Yeah.
It's very brave of you guys. It's really brave. Yeah.
We got carried away, man.
Yeah.
I think so. That song came up when we decided we were gonna perform.
Yeah.
It was one. I think you guys were.
We were meant to. I think
You guys were
yeah.
supposed to play.
Yeah.
It was. I forgot what it was called. It was at bar time in Miri.
Yeah.
With Chip
Rain?
Lewis, right?
Northern Rain.
Northern Rain.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And so when we were locked down for that one, we were okay. We're gonna have to make one song, and we had like, was it like a 20-minute set?
Yeah.
So it was out of necessity. We were like, all right, let's make a song that will fill up the majority of the set.
Yes, yeah.
And then I think we just built on that, and then just every time we jammed, we thought we were done. And then somebody comes back like, oh, I found this other part that could fit here. And it just grew, man.
Like you
Yeah.
were mentioning that we don't usually like sit down and then play guitar, like play together and then make a song from there. But this was a mix of everything, I think.
Yeah.
So like
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that riff, and then you were like, "Hey, that's a nice riff," and then you made the chords with the slap bass
Yeah.
and everything. And then I think me and Afi. We met up. I think one of the times just me and him, and then he came up with the whole bridge. And
Oh,
then
the interlude, right?
Yeah.
That Opeth part.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
And then that's
That's
how
crazy, man.
that's how we got the extra 7 minutes. I think.
I think some like really, really good bands stand the test of time do have that jam, and then they put everything together. You know, the different influences, I suppose. But you guys have quite the same influences, but I'm sure you've got a broader spectrum of things that you're into.
Yeah.
So shall we get into that after some Def Leppard?
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
most definitely.
Right.